Hey Cancer, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. We are here. I'm very comfortable. I just finished eating dinner. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on for you. So we are in a very chill mood, okay? I was going to be all dressed up for you, but honestly, I need to feel comfortable. And I think that's exactly the vibe we need for Cancer, okay? So please excuse me if I'm, a little too comfortable. Let's get started. I have a different spread that I'm going to be using for you, so we're going to see how that goes. I'm very, very excited to see how things are going to be going after, your season is pretty much over. So we're going into Leo season. So shout out to the Cancer Leo cusp that we have here. Yeah, so we're going to see what's going on. So happy belated birthday to any of you whose birthday has already passed. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. All right, we got the first card out. And I'm not doing any reversals. I want positive messages, okay? I want clear, precise messages. So we're going to keep it very clean. Also, this spread that I'm doing is kind of like a lot of cards. So expect for a lot of information to come out, okay? All right. So the first message we have for you is Seven of Wands. Again, we're just going to take it up. Right? So Seven of Wands, I can't remember who had this. I think it was Taurus. I think Taurus had this. So yeah, anyways, so Seven of Wands is your first message, your first initial message. So this is saying that you're going to have an upgrade or some sort of beautification within your career life or anything that you put active physical work into. You're going to see an improvement within that sector, okay? So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful way to start this. Actually, I think Gemini had that. I don't know. Gemini or Taurus had it. So if you have one of those placements in your chart that's prevalent, then you might want to go check that out. All right, so currently during the month of August, we do have the Star card and we have the Five of Swords. So I feel like inspiration and hope and overcoming trauma is a really, really big thing for you during this month. Now, we're going to dig deeper and see what this is all about, but I do feel like it's some sort of argument or something that triggers you to think about what you've already been through. I feel like you have to mentally overcome something that kind of comes up out of the blue and you're like, I thought that I dealt with that already. Or maybe you're dealing with a person who treats you a certain way when they get upset, and you have to realize like, okay, they're still doing this stuff that I thought we already got over. I thought that we were past this. I thought that we were better than this. No. Okay? So the Star is an amazing card, okay? So I want that to be very obvious to you. The Star card is amazing. The Star card talks about hope within yourself and realizing the potential that something has, okay? So hope is the key word, inspiration is the key word. But it's also about understanding your power that you have within yourself as well to push your potential, to not just be settled with what is, to start to think about what could be. That's the energy that I see here. So that's important because sometimes when you're in something for a very long time, especially with this Five of Swords, this is talking about something that has been happening for years. Something that you've been experiencing, something that could be a trait or some sort of pattern in your life that's been happening for a very long time. And when it's coupled with the Star card, that's saying, okay, we're starting to unravel this pattern and we're starting to move away from that. And we're starting to discover that that's a pattern that we don't want in our life anymore, right? So that's a beautiful thing. I do want to see what this Five of Swords is because obviously this is happening during your August. Okay, we got two cards. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this is family. For most of you, it's family. It's also talking about, for some of you, health, progressing or not. Being a parent and also being your own person or being a working parent is also showing up here as well. Working with people to make a certain goal happen. So this could be family, like wanting your family to work or something, so you put up with extra things that you really don't want to deal with. These things are starting to pop up. Yeah, so the goal is beautiful, but I feel like the trauma attached to this is the problem. So you have to be the judge of how this is affecting you. You're going to see it once it starts to pop up during the month of August. So let me help you understand if you're still confused. Okay, so we have this root energy that I want to look at. Okay, so the root energy is what's happening underneath the surface that you may not even see, but it's what's causing all of this stuff to sprout at this time. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Six of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the desires that you have, right? The internal desires that you have, that's what's going to spark this new emotional pathway that you're headed towards. Okay, so the desires that you have, that is what's going to cause you to start this new emotional expression or pathway or relationship that you're looking for. And that particular pathway that you're trying to go down is what spirit is pushing you towards. Okay, so I feel like this is more of a confirmation of sorts. If you've been having trouble understanding, like, am I going the right way? Am I supposed to go towards what I want? I know that sounds silly, but seriously, sometimes we need confirmation to know I do deserve to go towards what I want to go towards. You know what I mean? So this underlying issue here is because you're afraid to choose what you truly desire. But what you don't understand is you choosing this is going to start a new emotional situation for you to actually go towards. And it's supported by spirit. Okay, so that's the underlying message. It's honestly, I feel like I don't need to really go deeper into it, but we'll see if I actually do so. So one thing you need to understand, and this is going back to the star energy, you are supported in what you want to do for your life. This, especially when it comes to your emotional self or your desires that you have, the spiritual side of yourself that you want to go towards, whatever you feel right now, whatever you are emotionally feeling, whatever you have faith in right now, you are supported in that by spirit. Okay, so if you've been having trouble really coming to terms with that, you don't have to feel that way. Spirit is 100% backing you on what you desire. And the reason why that's so powerful is because we don't always get what we want, but Cancer, you do. At this time, you get exactly what you want. And I know that sounds so like, okay, girl, really? No, seriously, you at this time need to realize Spirit is backing you on whatever you want. You just have to pick it. You have to go towards it. Okay? So that's a beautiful thing to see for the month of August. Now, I want to see the overriding messages, meaning what does Spirit want to bring down into your psyche to understand? What is Spirit trying to put into your spirit? Okay, so let's look into that. So we have Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay, so I see the message here. So there is some sort of career or a manifestation that you're starting. You have a goal. I feel like you are on it. You have the King of Wands as well, which means that you're literally putting in the effort. You're literally mastering this. You're doing the work. You're reliable. You're dependable. You're loyal. You're hardworking. You get things done. Whatever you say, you do it. Okay? So you're a person who's not wavering on that energy. Right? Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. And because of that energy, you're going to be manifesting. You are manifesting things that you want. You're already on the path for that. Okay? But then there's this energy shift that I see, basically saying, even though you're going towards good things, right? You have this Two of Wands and the King of Swords, which means you're starting to kind of look elsewhere. I feel like it's almost a coping mechanism for you to feel like, oh, this isn't as good as it seems. Like, I know things are good, but like, maybe I should look towards something else. Maybe I should settle a little bit. You know, maybe I should have a backup plan because this is not going to work. And that could be something that helped you in the past, but I feel like at this time, especially with this Five of Swords here, that's outdated. You don't need to do that. You've been progressing. You have so many cards of substance and so many cards of like, you've been growing and you've been doing the work. The only person that's really stopping you is you, and you feeling like, I don't know, like maybe I'm not good enough to have that, you know, like you've been kind of doing that type of thing, even if you're not consciously doing it. In the back of your mind, there's this piece of you who is questioning and trying to make conflict with the things that you are like attacking in a very positive way. And it's causing you to say, okay, well, maybe something is better out there for me, or maybe I should, you know, lower my limits, or maybe I shouldn't try to expand. Maybe I shouldn't try to grow bigger outside of this. I'm fine where I'm at. But truthfully, you want more. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it depends on how you're looking at the situation. But the point is, you are getting to these positions where you're seeing the progress, you're seeing the results, but for some reason you still feel like you either don't deserve it, or that you're not supposed to have it, or something like that, or you're stopping yourself from expanding even greater than that, even though you know your potential is capable of handling that. So I hope that makes sense. I really do hope that makes sense. The next message you have is there's a gift. Okay, so you have a gift also coming to you with the Six of Pentacles. This is a very balanced gift. It could also be a relationship for some of you. I feel like it's a gift. I feel like it's something about spending money and receiving something that you want. You could be buying it for yourself, or somebody could be buying it for you. So let me get a few cards just to kind of see what's going on with what. So let's kind of look at this, this situation where you're manifesting something career-wise, or it's just manifestation, period, honey, okay? Something you've been working on for a while, and you've been putting in hella effort, and you're like a master at this. You're like the best at this, period. You're like the best, okay? What is this? Oh my gosh. This King of Wands is beautiful, Cancer. Seven of Wands. Here we go. So this is where your whole reading started. So that beautification that I was talking about, that upgrade that you're going to have within career, that's what this is talking about. So within your career, within your job, within your creative endeavors, within anything where you have to put in physical work, anything where you have to make sure things are done, there's a deadline, or there's, you know, things that you've been fixing, working on behind the scenes, whatever that is, whatever you make a list on and you have to check it off to make sure everything is done correctly, that's where you're going to see the progress. And I'm so happy to see that, because you've been working on this for some time, and you've been really, really putting the work in, and you're really fucking good at it, okay? Excuse my French, but you're really good at it, okay? So this is perfect. Okay, what is the gift? Let's look at this gift, okay? Let's see. What is the gift that Cancer is going to be receiving during the month of August? The Lovers. It's a relationship. It's a relationship. Okay, so that's bringing us to this Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords energy as well. You're going to be starting a new relationship, Cancer. OMG. Wow. Baby, look, don't get stuck, okay? If you feel like something feels good, if you feel like something is positive, baby, go towards it. Please go towards it. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to end it here because I feel like this is a perfect way to end this reading. Good job on everything you've been doing. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.